So just about set now. And on the hill, Joey Cantillo. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time.
That one out to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Willie Castro with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Fry makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately...
That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the Twins score first. It's 1-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Down on strikes. Out number 2. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And the Twins plate one on the double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Simeon Woods Richardson. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his Major League debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And the right-hander deals. Got him. And that's the first out. Here's Lane Thomas. That one finds the zone. Strike one. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
2 out, space is empty. Up the middle, Correa slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Twins 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Cantillo back to work. Fought off foul. Miranda getting to start at third, batting sixth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2016. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Jose Miranda with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Here's Manuel Margot looking for his first big league hit right here. There's a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
That's hard hit on the line. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
So the lineup flips over. This is Willie Castro. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Out there to center. Thomas sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. The line of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. David Fry with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but It's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
In the dirt to second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
The Twins leading by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here in Cleveland, top half of the 3rd inning, here's Carlos Correa. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Noel takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Carlos Santana with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-0, and he's got a double. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
This one in the air right field, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay throw in there safely. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it goes just foul. Fly ball to right. Noel gets under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Twins played 1 on the double. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Here's the rookie right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel.
The right fielder, Jhonkensy.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Line drive and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Bo Naylor with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Ryan Rocchio with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
He got a pitch to hit right there, but he couldn't catch up after all the off-speed to start the at-bat.
Yeah, they pitched him backwards, as they say. First 3 pitches were soft, so he had no timing on the fastball. And you're right, that was a hittable pitch that he swung right through, but it was the setup from the pitch sequence before it that allowed it to be so effective.
2 outs. Just missed. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Guardians strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Cleveland as we go to the top of the 4th. Manuel Margot up to the plate. Cantillo back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Banks off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So man aboard. And now it's Christian Vasquez. In there, and it's 0-1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Man at second. Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 away.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the number...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The designated hitter, Jose.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Jose Ramirez with his first major league. Hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Woods Richardson checks over to first, and he's back. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And here is David Fry. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Andres Jimenez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. One at second on a Santana 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Chopped on the ground. Santana. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Carlos Correa. As the lefty gets to work. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Carlos Santana, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Martinez makes the grab, one away. Here's Trevor Larnach. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Digging in, Jose Miranda.
Nope.
Just missed. Larnach stands at first with one out. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
High fly ball out into left center field. Thomas makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Brooks Lee with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Throws to second. A 2-run double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joey Cantillo done for the day, and we'll be back with their first. And after a quick break, the Guardians going with a new pitcher, Gavin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. That's in there. And that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss there. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager. And, he locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 6-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Brian Rocchio. Here comes the pitch. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Rocchio in his rookie season, 23 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Swung on, belted. Castro going back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And the righty deals.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. Not close with that one. 2-2. In the air out to center. On his way over. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Thomas, the next to hit,
Count
takes
1-0.
ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Just outside. 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 6 and the Guardians 2. And we're back. Top 6. Now, Willie Castro. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-handed reliever. That smash towards center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Swings through that one out in front that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Martinez has a beat on it. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down, Carlos Santana, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Now 1-1. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Guardians 2.
Leading off.
Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al mar.
A wind and the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
To the right side, Lee. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The third baseman, number 6.
So digging in, David Fry. And there's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's a tapper towards short. Correa throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Simeon Woods Richardson will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. On the mound now for the Twins, number 95. He's been so good against lefties. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The Twins leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that'll do it. here in Cleveland. And now Trevor Larnach.
Leading off for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Trevor
Williams back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Nick Sandlin, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Herron also throwing. The line to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Naylor gets under it. He's there. He's got it. One down. Jose Miranda now at the plate. On a line out towards center. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the left fielder, Manuel Margot. Right through there for a strike. Out to short, Roquillo. Zips it to first. Third out. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 6-2. Set for the last half of the seventh. Stepping up for the Guardians, John Kenzie Noel.
John Kenzie.
That's in there. 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Roquillo stands in now and watches strike one. Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Roquillo off of first with two away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Settles under it. And that is that. Guardians lead one. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Nick Sandlin. This is his first appearance of the season. So here's Christian Vasquez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Sandlin, in his third season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Out to center, Thomas moving under it, corrals it, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. In there at the knees. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left side. Martinez makes his way towards it, pulls it in on the run. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here comes Carlos Correa. He's already homered here in this one. That catches the corner. Two down, nobody on. This to center field. Thomas should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's 7-2. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane.
There's a strike.
Well, a good first pitch change up there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. A little bit high. 3-2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little
the
longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-3.
See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Fry in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And he deals.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one. Wouldn't
Yep,
chase
that ball
that
went out.
time. Kicks and fires. Lined into right. Makes the catch, inning over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the ninth, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Sandlin back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Thomas going back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So now here's the DH, Trevor Larnach. Just missed. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. The punch out there, and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Line drive, base hit. Thomas whips it in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 on with 1 out, and here is Brooks Lee. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. You're at the top of the ninth. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Twins 8 and the Guardians 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, number 39.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Noel, batting with one down, takes a strike. The Twins leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's through for a hit. Jhonkensy Noel with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Woods Richardson with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Where they at? Sold out. To the world. Get the bag. Get the money. Your mom, she still love it. Never wife, I love the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep, can't keep poised. Boys bugging on pesticide. 4 with the stream like I'm bonafide. MK2, it's a joyride. She jolly stream like I miss a high. Boys in the stew, all the yo, we quiet. Got it in the buns where I'm at, 5 guys. Meal with the fries, eyes on the prize, the bang, bang, bang. Gave me no money, just say. Only ever trying to get paid. Pop it, bop it, lock it, fade. I don't know how I got laid.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base.